كبيرا والحمد لله كثيرا وسبحان الله بكرة وأصيلا لا إله إلا الله ولا نعبد إلا إياه مخلصين له الدين ولو كره الكافرون. صلى الله قولوا عليه السلام.
الله أكبر. 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 الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. سبح اسم ربك الأعلى الذي خلق فسوى والذي قدر فهدى والذي أخرج المرعى فجعله غثاء نحوا سنقرئك فلا تنسى إلا ما شاء الله إنه يعلم الجهر وما يخفى ونيسرك لليسرى فذكر إن نفعت الذكرى سيذكر من يخشى ويتجنبها الأشقى الذي يصلى النار الكبرى ثم لا يموت فيها ولا يحيا قد يفلح من تزكى وذكر اسم ربه فصلى بل تؤثرون الحياة الدنيا والآخرة خير وأبقى إن هذا لفي الصحف الأولى صحف إبراهيم وموسى. الله أكبر. سمع الله لمن حمده. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين هل أتاك حديث الغاشية وجوه يومئذ خاشعة عاملة ناصبة تصلى نارا حامية تسقى من عين آنية ليس لهم طعام إلا من ضريع لا يسمن ولا يغني من جوع وجوه يومئذ ناعمة لسعيها راضية في جنة عالية لا تسمع فيها لاغية فيها عين جارية فيها سرر مرفوعة ونمارق مصفوفة وزرابي مبثوثة أفلا ينظرون إلى الإبل كيف خلقت وإلى السماء كيف رفعت وإلى الجبال كيف نصبت وإلى الأرض كيف سطحت فذكر إنما أنت مذكر لست عليهم بمسيطر إلا من تولى وكفر فيعذبه الله العذاب الأكبر إن إلينا إيابهم ثم إن علينا حسابهم الله أكبر سمع الله لمن حمده اللهم ربنا يا حي يا قيوم برحمتك نستغيث أصلح لنا شأننا كله ولا تكلنا إلى أنفسنا طرفة عين اللهم لا تكلنا إلى أنفسنا طرفة عين اللهم إنا عبيد من عبادك فلا تمنع عنا بذنوبنا فضلك اللهم اغفر لنا ذنوبنا وكفر عنا سيئاتنا اللهم اغفر لجميع موتانا المسلمين وارحمهم وانصر المجاهدين في سبيلك في كل مكان يا بر يا رحيم اللهم ربنا لا تجعل للكافرين ولا للمنافقين على المسلمين سبيلا اللهم انصر المسلمين على أعدائهم يا رب العالمين ربنا اهدنا فيمن هديت وعافنا فيمن عافيت وتولنا فيمن توليت وبارك لنا فيما أعطيت وقنا برحمتك واصرف عنا شر ما قضيت يا بر يا رحيم اللهم امنا في وطننا وأمن المسلمين في سائر أوطانهم يا بر يا رحيم يا من هو على كل شيء قدير وبالإجابة جدير ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار وسبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر Allahu Akbar. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. La ilaha illallah, wallahu akbar, Allahu akbar, walillahil hamd. Allahu akbar kabira, walhamdulillahi kathira, wa subhanallahi bukratan wa asila. La ilaha illallah, wa la na'budu illa iyyah, mukhlisina lahu din, wa law karihal kafirun. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is great. There is no deity deserving worship but He, Allah alone. Allah is the greatest. Allah is the greatest. To Him be all praise. Allah is great. He is the greatest. To Him be all praise very much. Glory be to Allah, morning and evening. There is no deity deserving worship but Allah alone. We will never worship other than Him, making our religion sincere for Him, even if the unbelievers dislike that to happen. Dear Muslim brothers and sisters, congratulations to you for this Eidel-IGBO. The focus of our sermon will be to stress the fact that Qadar, which Almighty Allah has ordained, is sanctified. Therefore, in this summer, we will talk about how Muslims should be strong in their faith. How we should be the keepers of one another, and how the animal that we have to sacrifice should not have any defect. Also, that the sacrificial animal should not be maltreated. Lastly, to mention something about good citizenry and how you are to always wish others well. Do not wish someone dead. You have nothing to do with the death of anybody. Even your enemies deserve prayer from you, that Almighty Allah should guide him. Alhamdulillah. In Surah Al-Fatih, the Almighty Allah says, Muhammadur Rasulullah وَالَّذِينَ مَعَهُ أَشِدَّاءُ عَلَى الْكُفَّارِ رُحَمَاءُ بَيْنَهُمْ. That Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, the messenger of Allah, and those with him are forceful against the disbelievers, but merciful among themselves. What is the meaning of that verse? The verse is describing this ummah of Muslims as a strong people who, although may not be violent against fellow Muslims, they should not fold their arms and allow non-Muslims to molest them for any reason. Therefore, it is high time we Muslims protect our own interests in this nation of ours. In all matters, that other people may be looking at us as if we are a submissive community, while the truth sense is that we Muslims only submit to the will of Allah, not to the wishes of people. It is because of our submission to the wish of Allah that we are not violent against other people. But at the same time, we are not like other people to hurt our yet unborn Muslims. Al-Islam yadu ila ta'awun. This religion of Islam that we all embraced calls for cooperation among people. That is why Allah says in Surah Al-Ma'idah, وَتَعَاوَنُوا عَلَى الْبِرِّ وَالتَّقْوَى, that you should always cooperate on acts of righteousness and piety. Based on this, all hands must be put on deck to sacrifice anything that is legal in assisting fellow Muslims wherever they may be, in one way or another. Just as Almighty Allah is also helping us. Allah has rights upon us, and our fellow Muslims also have rights upon us. Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "Mathalul mu'minina fi tawaddihim wa tarahumihim wa ta'atufihim," that is simple example of the believers in their mutual love their compassion towards one another, their kindness to other people. Al-Jasad is just like a single body. That once any part of it has a complaint, the rest parts of the body will be feeling the agony of sleeplessness and fever. My Muslim brothers and sisters, you have come here to celebrate Eid-il-Adha. Eid-il-Adha, إحياء لسنة الخليلين إبراهيم ومحمد عليهم الصلاة والسلام جميعا في إنفاذ أوامر الله. Eid-il-Adha is a revival of the Sunnah of the two great prophets of Allah, Ibrahim and Muhammad alayhim as-salatu was-salam, who both never hesitated in carrying out whatever Allah commanded them to do. And that is why when Almighty Allah says in Surah Al-Kawthar, فَصَلِّ لِرَبِّكَ وَانْحَرْ, that you, Muhammad, should turn in prayer to your Lord and then make animal sacrifice to Him alone. The Prophet ﷺ said, in compliance with that command from above, إِنَّ أَوَّلَ مَا نَبْدَأُ بِهِ مِنْ يَوْمِنَا هَذَا أَنْ نُصَلِّيَ ثُمَّ نَرْجِعَ فَنَنْحَرْ. The first of which we are going to start this day of ours should be what Allah mentioned first, by performing Szalaat, then by therefore returning to slaughter our sacrificial animals. That is how we complied with the commandment of Allah. He sallallahu alayhi wa sallam therefore offered 2 fat rams with horns. ذبحهما بيده, he slaughtered them with his own hands. وسمى وكبر, saying Bismillah, Allahu Akbar. ووضع رجله على صفاحهما, he put his legs on their sides to let them relax. He slaughtered one of the 2 rams in favor of himself and his household, and slaughtered the other one in favor of his ummah in general. Sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. How many of you copy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam today by offering so many animals? One for your household and the other one for other people, even within your neighborhood. Some of the ethics that we are to derive from both the verse and the hadith are these 2 things only. That a Muslim should not eat before performing Szalaat al-Eid, as we did. You came here without eating. Number 2, that nobody should deliberately use a defective animal for his own sacrifice. The sick animal is not allowed. An animal with any of his limbs cut off is not allowed. The blind animal is not allowed. An animal that is very lean, if you look at it, you will be seeing the bone. If you see the bone, it's not allowed. An animal that is crooked, the one that is crooked, is not allowed. Rather, the animal should be whole and healthy. Whether it is a 6-month-old ram or sheep or a 1-year-old goat or about 2 years old cow or a 5-year-old camel. A single sacrifice is sufficient for you and all members of your household. I mean wives and children, not your tenants. Your tenants should have their own. Although 7 people can participate in either 1 cow or 1 camel. The meat of the animal is to be divided into 3 parts. 3 parts. 1/3 should be set aside for sadaqah from people in need. 1/3 should be set aside for your visitors, those who will be visiting you, to rejoice with you at need. The other remaining 1/3 should be separately consumed by your household, and they can even consume more than 1/3 if they like. The animal sacrifice should not be maltreated like some people who take them for games. That one should not occur. When you do that, you are offending Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, who created those animals and subjugated them for your own good. As they are breathing, they are also breathing. As they feel agonies, as you feel agonies, the animals also feel safe. Well, Islam ya'amuru bil-rifqi bil-hayawan. Islam orders you to be gentle with animals. And that is why an hadith of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam says, Inna Allah kataba al-ihsana ala kulli shay. Allah has indeed prescribed proficiency in all things that you are doing, to do it well. فَإِذَا قَتَلْتُمْ فَأَحْسِنُوا الْقِتْلَةَ. If you kill, you should kill well. فَإِذَا ذَبَحْتُمْ فَأَحْسِنُوا الذِّبْحَ. And if you slaughter, you should also slaughter well. وَلْيُحِدَّ أَحَدُكُمْ شَفْرَةً. One of you should make sure that he has sharpened his blade, that is the knife you want to use, sharpen it well. وَلْيُرِهِ ذَبِحَةً. And you should make sure that he alleviates the suffering of the animal you are slaughtering. Animal that already Allah subjugated for your own use. To ease the animal, it must be placed on its left side, facing the Qibla. Well, sometimes on the right side, you face the Qibla. but it must be on the left side. That is what Sharia tells you, not on the right side. Then, the throat and the two jugular veins should be cut at one instance. Not that you cut it gradually, that is not good. When you cut the jugular veins and the throat at a gradual process, you are harming the animal. There should be no offense during the cutting off. And then the head should not be cut off anyhow. No. And you have to say, when you want to slaughter, Bismillah, in the name of Allah, Wallahu Akbar, Allah is the greatest. Allahumma, O Allah, inna hada minka walak. This animal has come from you and it is for you. Allahumma, O Allah, taqabbal minni, accept of me. Kama taqabbalta min khalilik, the same way you accepted from your Muslim friend, that is Ibrahim alayhi salam. Wa nabiyyika Muhammad, and also as you accepted from your Muslim friend Muhammad alayhi salatu wassalam. You should allow the sacrifice and the sacrificial animal to relax well and never attempt to shred it into pieces. You should not attempt breaking the bones of the animal before it relaxes and before it passes away, so that you don't harm it. And then Muslims should remain good citizens of the country as they have been. We are in a multi-religious society. Those who are saying that there is a secular country are just lying. It's not secular. If it is secular, we Muslims will object to that, because secularism means that there will be no worship of Allah. Do you agree to that? Do you agree to that? We must not compromise our faith, but we should rather develop an holistically good embrace of our Islamic tenets, even if we must have to apply al-masalih al-mursala, the same interests, wherever necessary. I mean, with masalih mursala, those matters that our Sharia left for the discretion of people in authority. And that is why justice is not allowed in our religion. Don't say someone steals, you catch on him, you just cut off his head and then burn him. No, our religion does not allow it. We are human beings. We are not in the animal kingdom. We should not turn our own society into an animal kingdom. However, there are issues for us to solve about the interreligious marriage that abound in Nigeria. That people we marry other than Muslims have been hitting us hard. And Quran Karim allowed the Muslim man to marry a Jewish or a Christian and forbade him from marrying other than those two. If you are to marry other than those two, the lady must first embrace Islam and become a Muslim before you can marry her. But unfortunately, many of us are so reckless. We don't consider this. Just marry. And even though many of those from the church or synagogue that we marry are now hurting us. Not all of them, but many of them are turning our homes into a non-Muslim residence. And that is why in our country we have decided that encouragement should be given to our youths to go and look for Muslim girls for their marriage. Also, there are issues related to how Muslims could receive the permanent voters card, PVC. It's a serious matter of concern to us. Every Muslim should go for the PVC. You are to vote, cast your vote. Choose good people according to your own conscience. Nobody can force you. Oh, servants of Allah, let us beware of celebrating with what our religion forbids, like alcohols, impudent music that encourages obscenity. Non-Muslim ladies and girls are wearing seductive dresses here and there. And you Muslims should never purchase such dresses for your young girls. Because if you are giving them such, as they grow up, you will never be able to discourage them from using it again. Well, may Allah continue to get us right. You are to catch them young on modest manners of clothing, capable of making them chase people when they grow up. You can see with your very eyes how brothels, liquor shops, motels are everywhere. No Muslim should visit them and say that he's celebrating. You don't celebrate with what your religion forbids. Other people are free to do whatever they like, but you Muslims should never patronize the prostitutes, saying that you are celebrating. This society where we are does not belong to Muslims alone. We share it with other people, and you cannot coerce them to embrace your own ideas. Therefore, always try to have a peaceful coexistence with them, even as they are provoking you. Do not allow yourself to be provoked. Your religion, Islam, is a religion of peace. You are to wish all people well. La ikraha fi din, qad tabayyana ar-rushd min al-ghayy. There should be no compulsion in religious matters, because the right course has become clear from the wrong course. Let us all work on eradicating the causes of disorderliness in our society. اللهم أعز الإسلام والمسلمين وأذل الشرك والمشركين وانصر عبادك المؤمنين. اللهم لا تجعل للكافرين ولا للمنافقين علينا سبيلا. اللهم ربنا رد المرتدين منا رد إلى الإسلام ردا جميلا. إنا نسألك الهدى والتقى والعفاف والغنى. إنا نسألك الأمن والاستقرار في بلادنا. فاجعل ضاحيتنا هذه آمنة مطمئنة وآمنا في نيجيريا كلها يا رب العالمين. اللهم ربنا أصلح ذات بيننا واجعل ولايتنا في من خافك واتقاك انزعها من شرورنا. اللهم انزع ولايتنا من شرار الخلق واجعلها في أيدي الصالحين من عبادك. اجعل ولايتنا في خيارنا يا رب العالمين. اللهم انصر المسلمين بالحق وانصر الحق بهم. اللهم أصلح سياستنا وعلماءنا وولاة أمورنا وألهمهم إمارة الأرض بالعدل والإنصاف. أيها الناس، سوف يقول الله لكم يوم القيامة يا عبادي إنما هي أعمالكم أوصيها لكم ثم أوفيكم إياها فمن وجد خيرا فليحمد الله ومن وجد غير ذلك فلا يلومن إلا نفسه ومن ظلم أنا بذلك ولله تعالى. On the day of resurrection, Almighty Allah will tell you and I about what we are doing right in our worldly life. What you see in the balance sheet of your own deeds have been your own. I am today going to give you full reward to compensate you on what you did in the world. Any of you that find something good should only thank Allah for that. And any of you that find otherwise should know that He is the one to blame. God let Allah enable us to do the right thing. May Allah enable us to do what can lead us to Al-Jannah. May He enable us to distance ourselves from whatever that can lead to the hellfire. فتقربوا إلى الله بصالح الأعمال واحفظوا الله يحفظكم. اسألوه الرحمة والمغفرة والعتق من النار. Therefore, make sure that whatever you do in your life is what pleases Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Ask Almighty Allah to forgive you your sins. Although I know that all of you are here, you are not sinners. It's only your Imam that is a sinner. May Almighty Allah forgive you. Someone will say Amen. اللهم لا تدع لنا في مقامنا هذا ذنبا الا غفرته ولا هما الا فرجته ولا حاجة من حوائج الدنيا والاخره لك رضا ولا فيها صلاه الا قضيت بها لنا ويسرتها بقدرتك يا ارحم الراحمين. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنه وفي الاخره حسنه وقنا عذاب النار. وسبحان ربك رب العزه عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين. اللهم صل